back to the channel. This is No Luck Trucking. I'm Matt, and we just rolled up to our next pickup. So we're in Poulter, Georgia, at iFit. I'm assuming it's some sort of fitness tracker or something similar. We're taking it over to Dick's Sporting Goods. It's a live load here. It's a drop and hook at the other end. This is for Pit Agency, who one of their agents has joined our Discord, was in a live. She's helped us out tremendously so far, even in the short time that we've known her. So we're doing a load for them. This one almost didn't work because of the last video, if you watch that, where the agent on the FedEx load was like, yeah, the trailer, the only trailer that's on site for you guys to pick up when you do this drop and hook is red tagged, and they're not going to be here for like a day and a half to fix it, which doesn't work for us because we have to be here at 8 a.m. is when our appointment is. It's currently 7 a.m. So we're a tiny bit early, but they were talking about not even having anybody out before the afternoon, so it just wouldn't have worked. Yeah, and we kind of thought about that whole incident as well, and one of the big takeaways from that is, like, we like the agents that work with you with the same intensity as, so you know, VAM would have moved the earth if possible if it was on the shipper side. So if they needed to get that trailer fixed to like have the freight leave, they would have done everything in their power to get somebody out on site, to get it all taken care of, to make sure that load ran. And I like the agents that have that same intensity from the time you pick up, while you're en route, and you know, while you're delivering or doing a drop and hook. You know, there's tons of agents that would do whatever it takes to make sure that you had that trailer and it was ready to go, because that's part of the whole interaction is, you know, you pick up the load for them, you drop it, they have the obligation to have a trailer pool, since that's how it's, you know, sorted out for you. But there's a lot of agents that only put in the effort to get the load moving, and then after it's en route and you're on your way, they just fall off the planet. A lot of 3PL agents do that, but it's a little disheartening when the direct agents start doing the same thing. But that's kind of what we've come to expect with some of the direct agents, because right now there's just way more drivers, so they don't need the drivers as much, so they're not making an effort to do what it takes to uphold their end, because if you're like, well, I'm never going to haul for you guys again, another BCO will come by and take that load. Whereas later on, when the market gets a lot better for drivers, that's going to be where those agent interactions become fruitful again. You know, when drivers have the pick of any load that you want, you know, why would you go back to somebody that treated you like garbage or doesn't uphold their end? So a lot of people are really short-sighted when they're looking at the stuff. I mean, we try to treat everyone with the same respect, whether, you know, it's a good market, bad market for us, whatever, because in the tough times, you know, the agents will look out for us, and in the tough times for them, we try to look out for the agents that help us out. But not everyone feels the same way. Some people are just really short-sighted in it, but you know, what are you gonna do? So I feel like we're gonna probably have to wait a little bit before we get through the gate, and then we'll pick up when we're getting loaded. All right, we got our door assignments. Go. I guess I should have opened the doors, but whatever. We can do it right before we back in. I'm trying to finish my breakfast. Yeah, the lady was apologizing because she couldn't let us in before 7:30. So I walked over there to check, because at one point the Schneider guy in front of us was still in the sleeper with his hazards on, blocking the entrance and exit. So I just went over and asked her what time they start. She told us 7:30. Yeah, she apologized. I was like, I don't really care. I just wanted to know if we had time for breakfast and like what time to expect to start moving. It wasn't a huge deal. We were early anyways. We're not supposed to be here until 8. But like always, we showed up
turn left.
early. Where is door 19? Oh, missed it. I thought I was gonna undershoot it, but I overshot it. Let's get her back over here. Pretending to be one. Nope, just kidding. We won't even talk about how bad the other side is. I take that professional thing back. Just a driver. Lined up. Now I open the doors. $36. We are loaded. We're gonna roll over, get our paperwork, and then we're gonna get down the road on this rainy Friday morning. It's humid, so humid, and it's raining so much. So we are gonna run by the house tonight, grab all of our mail that's been collecting since we left, and then get up to New York probably tomorrow evening, and then we deliver Sunday and back down to Baltimore. Alright, made it through the gate. It is raining so hard. The guard didn't even want to seal the trailer like they normally do. So she just said, you can seal it. I was like, thanks, I'll go run to the back of the trailer yet again. But hey, at least with a bald head, the rain just kind of rolls off right into your face. But alright, so we're out of here. Let's... Yeah, we got to email the agent. But we're rolling. So the guy, when I first walked in, he handed me some paperwork, and then we were talking, and like I read off the number, and he was like, "Oh, that's not the right one." He's like, "You were door 9?" I was like, "Nope, 19." He's like, "Oh, I've been waiting for door 9 for a while." That was the Schneider guy that was at the front gate. Apparently that dude went to sleep and he's had a green light for quite a while, but you know, what are you gonna do? I guess if they needed the door bad enough, they would wake him up, but otherwise they were just gonna let him chill. Alright, so Stanton, Virginia is the destination. 520 miles to go, but between the two of us, we're gonna make it there. And yeah, and we'll chill at the house tonight. Another Landstar buddy. Friday, we're rolling up to Dick's Sporting Goods. Hey, some more Landstar homies. Alright, yeah, Sunday about noon, 12:15. We get over here. This is a drop and hook, so it should be fairly quick. Then we have about a 3-hour deadhead, maybe a little bit more. Yeah, I think it's about 4 total to get to our next pickup, but we're gonna probably get around where we stayed last night, which was Carlisle, PA, maybe a little bit farther. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I think we're gonna switch drivers here and I don't know, figure out where we're gonna go. We got about a day and a half before we need to be over in Baltimore. I made it through the gate. He gave me a spot assignment to drop the trailer and then tell me where the empties were. So I said it's going to be a pretty quick drop and hook. And unlike the last agent, this agent has a bunch of trailers here and has already told us that there's like 17 empties. So we will not be stranded with a trailer that needs to be repaired or whatnot, but you know, it is what it is. It's the difference in the quality of agents. Alright, need variant to get out of the way. Dude really stopped. Right in the middle. Does not care. Cool. Alright. Just a bit too much rotation, but I didn't want to hit the trailer on the other side. So a little quick straighten up, and we're in there. Go drop and then find a nice trailer to hook to. Alright, we are several days later after that last run. We never made an outro, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. We're sitting over near where our next dedicated pickup is. I know you see FedEx over there, but it's not FedEx. We dropped our trailer. Now we're just waiting for it to get loaded. We're gonna eat some breakfast, try to get some sleep because it is a run through the night. Yeah, so that last run went pretty well. Yeah, Dick's Sporting Goods is pretty good. It was pretty easy. Took us less than 30 minutes to get through for the delivery side. The pickup wasn't bad. They let us in early, got us done pretty quick. So all in all, I would give the agency and that load 10 out of 10. I'd do it again. But the only problem with those is I guess they don't get them early enough for the way that we book our freight. So it's not like we can do like a dedicated with them or something like that because they don't know exactly when and where the loads are going to be picking up. So that's kind of the name of the game. You have two camps, ones that post their stuff like months in advance because it's like for sure things, and then you have others that kind of pop up day of or maybe a day or two ahead, which doesn't really work for us since we like to be booked out quite a bit. But you know, what are you going to do? So thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you on the next one.